The Black Ops 6 beta is coming out this Friday. I am super excited to play, man. And I think Black Ops 6 looks good. I see some people on Twitter talking about how, oh, the game looks awful, Cold War 2.0, and all this type of stuff. But I generally believe the game's going to be great. And so before the Black Ops 6 beta comes out, I want to do something a little bit different here. I know I usually don't do these types of videos, but I'm going to do it anyways. And today I'm going to be ranking every single Treyarch game ahead of Black Ops 6. And maybe by the end of Black Ops 6 lifecycle, or when the next Treyarch game comes out, my list could change. But I do think that these 6 Treyarch games are the best in the franchise. Like, this is going to be in order, peak after peak. Man, the Treyarch franchise is known to be the best Call of Duty franchise. We all know that. And so we're going to be ranking them today. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a subscribe and let's hop into it. Now, coming in at dead last at number 6, I'm going with Black Ops 4. Now, Black Ops 4 is not necessarily a terrible game or necessarily a bad game. But the thing I don't like about Black Ops 4 is that it could have been a lot better than what it actually was. As I said, I actually enjoy Black Ops 4. I think the zombies is pretty unique. It's different. It did lean more towards the sweaty players, and there were some changes like pack-a-punching 5 times and a bunch of other bullcrap changes that I didn't like, but I feel like the potential was there, and Zombies Chronicles 2 was supposed to come out with this game. And then you go into multiplayer. The multiplayer just feels like a watered-down Walmart version of Black Ops 3, and that's the only reason why I don't like it. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but after playing games like Black Ops 3 and after seeing what Treyarch did with Black Ops 3, coming into Black Ops 4, I had extremely high expectations. We all had high expectations, and it just, I'm just going to say this right now, it just fell flat. I feel like the main reason was because of Blackout. They wanted to do the whole Battle Royale style stuff, and Fortnite popping around also kind of killed Black Ops 4 for me, and kind of killed Black Ops 4 for everybody. I was really excited about this game. I was really hyped about the game. But due to Activision, I feel like Activision really ruined this game. It wasn't necessarily Treyarch. I'm not putting the blame on Treyarch. I'm mostly putting the blame on Activision why this game couldn't or just wasn't as good as supposed to be. But as I said, it's not a bad game. It's not horrible, like unplayable trash cans like Modern for 2019 or maybe like a Vanguard, right? But it's just so mediocre that it's kind of painful to play a little bit. And there's some good moments, don't get me wrong, but it's like, why am I going to play BO4 when there's so much other better Treyarch games out there? So that's why I have dead last at Black Ops 4. Next at number 5, I have the classic Call of Duty World at War. I personally think it's better than COD 4. That's just my opinion. And I enjoy this game. It's classic. The custom zombies is really, really cool. You know, the introduction of zombies, Nocturne Towen was pretty fun. Shino Numa, Baruch, the scariest map of all time. Then you have Derice, one of the best maps of all time. That was awesome. The multiplayer too, it did feel very similar to COD 4, but it had its own spin to it. The MP40, Jug, right? That Jug perk used to be really broken. The dogs, this is the first game with all the dogs and stuff like that. I do think that World at War is fun. The maps too, Castle, like all the maps too were really, really enjoyable. Overall, the game is good. Like the top 5 here are, I'm talking like great Call of Duty games right here. BO4 is kind of like the outlier in the Treyarch franchise or in like the Treyarch Call of Duty franchise. But these top 5s are here with like World at War and below. Peak, man. It's just all peak. So World at War, in my opinion, is peak. It's classic. It's so much fun to play. And I hop back into it time to time playing custom zombies and stuff, getting gameplay for you guys. So I absolutely love and enjoy World at War. I personally, as I said, think it's better than COD 4. And even the campaign as well with the whole World War II, you know, like this is a real World War II game. The intro music, the intro menu music, you really feel immersed inside of World War II and the horrors and stuff like that. And we haven't gotten a COD like that since. So World at War, I'm going to give it credit, man. It's incredible. But these 4 games, I believe, are better. Moving down to the number 4 spot, we have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, this one's kind of a hot take for some. I mean, not necessarily. Some people do really like Cold War, and I'm one of those guys that do like Cold War, as I feel like is the last really classic COD, and it's basically an older COD game thrown on the newer engines. This game was made in about 6 to 9 months. You could tell, but I feel like with the Treyarch spin to it, it was still a fun experience. I thought Zombies was new and refreshing. Sure, it had its problems and stuff like that with the overall content of the game, but I enjoyed what they brought to Cold War. Multiplayer as well. Like, if there was just more time for this game to cook, I feel like Cold War could generally be a top 3 or top 5 COD of all time. Only if it had more than a few months of development. If the game had maybe a year, maybe 2 years. Like, there's a lot of iconic things within Cold War. As I said, the zombies was fun. The campaign was really, really good as well. The cutscenes were amazing. How you were basically a Russian undercover. You went through like MK Ultra. That's so sick, man. And I wish that, you know, it was longer. But unfortunately, with just how short Cold War was, it it's just a number 4 spot, man. Like if there was more time in the oven, I fully believe that it would be one of the greatest CODs of all time, but it's just unfortunately was not like that. So Cold War going down to number 4. Now cracking into the top 3, man. Number 3, we all know it, we all love it. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It's crazy to think that this game's gonna be 9 years old in about 2 months from now, and also it's gonna be 10 years old next year. Black Ops 3 multiplayer, spectacular. I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I truly believe Black Ops 3 is the best looking Call of Duty game of all time. There's no game that looks as great as BO3. That's the gameplay you're literally seeing on the screen right now. And I'm playing on my PS5 using the PS4 version. Well, because there's no PS5 version. But talking about Black Ops 3, man, Zombies Chronicles, incredible. Zombies was really, really fun. Some people say it's the best in the franchise. I personally don't believe and think it's the best in the franchise, but I think it's incredible, man. I love BO3 Zombies. I still play it. Custom Zombies, obviously, I still play it to this day. You have multiplayer too. Even though now it's kind of filled with hackers, back in its prime, man, it was awesome. I used to play all the time, all day, all night. I remember the beta too when I first came out. I was like in 7th grade. I used to stay up really late playing it. I remember I used to use like the Annihilator Lady. That was cool. The jetpacks and the maps, I feel like it just felt so good. And the DLC, man, that water park map is just so beautiful. This game is overall pleasing to look at and very beautiful. But I won't lie, the campaign, it looks cheeks. I never played it, but it definitely looks buns. But other than that, I do think that Black Ops 3, man, just is an iconic, a classic game. I know some people don't really like the whole jetpack era, whatever, but BO3 was the peak and the pinnacle of the jetpack era, and it deserves a top 3 spot, so it's gonna be my number 3. Coming on down to number 2, man, this one, it's my personal top favorite CODs of all time. Call of Duty Black Ops 1, man. Black Ops freaking 1. The multiplayer theme, iconic, okay? Iconic. The multiplayer, the wager matches, the COD points. Like, there's just so much to love about Black Ops 1. They just took World at War and just upgraded it, man, so much. And it's just so much fun to play. Like, the whole style of the game, the gloss, the look. It looks so good. It looks so iconic. The zombies, man. Keynote or Toen 5. Ascension. Call the freaking Dead, man. An incredible map. You have a map on the moon, which is so sick. Bringing the World at War maps back, too, for zombies. And don't get me started on the main, just the regular, just main menu, where you just in that chair looking at the TV. That's the best main menu we have gotten in Call of Duty, and more specifically, it is probably one of the best main menus I've seen in all of gaming, man. Sitting in that chair is just so cool. You have Hudson talking to you, and then when it turns to like zombies, how they just banging on the screen, you could get out the seat too to put some codes on the computer. I mean, we haven't seen anything like that, right? I feel like this game was just people cooking. They were cooking. They were trying to do the best they can with the limited stuff they have, because, you know, the game was made on PS3. So with the limited engine and stuff, I feel like they went all in. I feel like they went all out. And Black Ops 1 is just one of the most iconic Call of Duty games of all time. And matter of fact, is one of the best Call of Duty games of all time. So it's on number 2 spot. Now coming in at number 1, this one's obviously obvious for all of us watching this video. And this one's the notorious, the greatest COD in my opinion of all time. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. From the multiplayer, man, just the multiplayer theme, the menus, the camos, the DOC camos, the maps, the weapons, the AN94, the MA81, ballista, pre-patch DSR. Everything about this game is beautiful. Prestige Master created the emblem. This game had literally everything you ever wanted in a COD game. Like, what's generally bad about the BO2 multiplayer? I don't understand. Maybe shotguns and Regmington, like the Regmington, the KSGs, the C4s, those are probably a little bit broken. And also the DSR patch, I guess. But other than that, man, this game had everything you want as a COD fan. It had fun multiplayer, fun zombies, freaking Mob of the Dead Origins. You have Town 2, which is a fun survival experience. There's just so much to love about Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Campaign as well. Freaking incredible. Raul Menendez 2025, you know, that's coming up next year, so we'll see if anything like that happens. But overall, Black Ops 2 it's without a doubt the GOAT of the COD franchise, and I don't think there's ever been a peak like Black Ops 2 in the COD franchise since. Warzone, you could say, is probably close, but Black Ops 2, man, everybody was playing it. Everybody loved it. Even my freaking dad played the game. That's when we know the game was good. My dad's mostly like a single player story game type guy, and he was grinding Black Ops 2 back in the day, man. So that's when you know the game was good. Everybody loves Black Ops 2, man. It's without a doubt the greatest COD of all time, the best Black Ops game we ever gotten. And who knows, maybe Black Ops 6 could take the number 1 spot. I don't know. You know, we have to wait and see when the game comes out and the beta comes out. But for the Black Ops 6 beta, I'm going to be playing it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm going to get gameplay solely because I have to go to my dad's house and watch the house. I'm not going to take my whole PC, so I will be playing it. I will probably make a review video for you guys, but it probably won't be Black Ops 6 gameplay in the background. But I'm so excited to play Black Ops 6. I already pre-ordered a $100 version, so I'm about to play that and go crazy for you guys. And yeah, that's my list, man. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like, subscribe for a brand new. Let me know what you guys think about my Treyarch list down in the comments. I know it's kind of like a basic normal list, but I truly believe this is the best list, and this one is just easy to rank, man. Like, I'm not gonna be those guys that changes my rankings just for views or anything like that. This is my legitimate ranking, even though it's basic. That's just what I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new. It's me, boy Daniel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys all have a great day.